Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Mass Effect. Okay, so we have rescued the good Dr. Liara Tassoni and, well, she'd been spending just a little bit of time in a stasis bubble or whatever have you. A little bit delirious when we saw her last, but she's been able to help, what do we call it? Mind meld, merge, something along those lines. And so, yeah, she has given us some insight to our beacon vision. So I think we'll go ahead and we'll check in on her. We'll go ahead and see about her current state. We'll talk to the doctor, and then I think we'll talk to Liara.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Oh, okay. Never mind. Apparently,
Goodbye, Commander.
she doesn't have any information for us. Alright, let's have a chat to Liara and... Oh, okay. She has already set up a nice little workstation already. Oh well.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's lost secrets has a special appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No! I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
Benezia was swept up in events beyond her control and lost herself. She fell under the spell of indoctrination and became part of the very thing she wanted to stop. But I will remember and honor how she lived, not how she died. My mother was strong, kind, and beautiful, and now she is gone.
Are you gonna be okay?
You are kind to ask, Shepard. I do miss her, and I grieve for what happened to her. But I will not let my grief interfere with what we are trying to accomplish.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood, though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face. It is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Alright. Oh. Yeah, it's good to see that she's doing alright. That said, though, we should probably see about equipping her with some extra, weapons and armor and all that other stuff. That is down in the base level. But you know what? Before we do, let's also check in with... Actually, what is in this other room? This is... Oh, that's right. This is our quarters, right. I somewhat forgot about that. Yeah, you know what? We'll just go ahead and we'll zip on down there. And, actually, you know what? No. Scratch that. We're going to head straight to the Citadel. We'll make sure that we chat to those we need to in our command structure. And we can bring her along with us. And that should mean... that we can go ahead and equip her as we make our way out. We'll probably need to purchase... Actually, you know, we might need to go ahead and purchase some armor and things like that. I don't think we have any Asari-specific armor, so that could be a bit of a problem. That said, though, we do have plenty of money, and we are heading to where there is a decent number of markets. So we'll see what we can find. Alright, let's go ahead and land. I will say, I do love the look of the Normandy. I know I've said it before, but again, I just don't really get over the ship. The design is just absolutely fantastic, and I really enjoy seeing it every time we do land. But either way, let's go ahead and let's bring Liara. She is an Asari, so obviously biotic strength is quite good. And then let's bring her and... No, let's bring Tali. That should be fine. Let's go ahead and accept that squad. We'll definitely need to go ahead and make sure that we equip her with some better goods.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
All those weapons look
Logged.
like the base
The
ones.
commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Oh, and that also means we have plenty of points to spend in upgrading. 71. Let's go ahead and max out her Asari Scientist. Reduces charge on all biotics by 4%. First aid heals an additional 20 points of damage. Reduces recharge time on first aid. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll get that up and running. We've also got access to Throw, Lift, Warp, Singularity. Ooh, that's a new one. And then Barrier, Stasis, First Aid, and Electronics. Okay, so, let's get to Singularity. So let's put in a couple of points in Warp. I think that would be good for us. Advanced Warp is fine, and then let's go ahead and pick up Singularity. We'll go ahead and do that, and then, you know what, we should have enough points. We should go... Actually, we probably need some Barrier and Singularity too. That should probably be, yeah, some of the important stuff. We'll max that out since that is a new thing for us. We'll go ahead and we will boost up the Barrier. Stasis is unlocked, which is rather nice. We'll max that out. Again, health isn't huge. We'll pick up the basic Stasis. We'll also go ahead and... let's maybe go ahead and... Yeah, we'll unlock Lift. We'll try and max that out as well. I think that would be rather good for our skills. And then we could go for First Aid, or we could go for some more Throw. Let's see, what is the top one? Increases the force of Throw to 1,250 newtons. Okay, so that's another boost by 25%. Radius is larger, the recharge time is quicker, and the accuracy cost is reduced by another third. It is a choice. What do? We could also go ahead and boost up some First Aid. That wouldn't be a bad plan, as that would make the most out of her Asari Scientist benefits. So it would be a bit of a waste to ignore it. So we'll go ahead and we'll put some more points in here. We're not going to bother about the Electronics, although we will go ahead and pick up the basic one, just because, again, still useful in combat. Yeah, we'll max out First Aid, and then with 2 more points, let's put them into... I think we focus in on Warp. Yeah, make sure that we can do plenty of damage. Tali is good, and so are we. Let's go ahead and let's see about some weapons. 312, that looks very nice. We'll throw on some explosive rounds just because we can. We'll also throw on... Oh wow, extra damage and heat absorption. That's pretty good, those scram rails. We'll go with the combat optics, and we'll also go with frictionless materials. Yeah, 6% damage, 24% heat dampening. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll do that. Shotgun, we will give her, let's see, 240. I think 300 is probably what we wanted. 269. Yeah, that'll do. Again, not a bad thing. We'll go with some Inferno rounds. We'll then go ahead and throw on... let's see, extra damage, less heat absorption, and more frictionless materials. That should be fine. Oh, and apparently that doesn't count. We have to do one at a time. Alright, well... that should be fine. Oh, what was it? You know, that'll work. Alright, pistol-wise, 239, 260. That seems good. We'll throw on some... we'll go sledgehammer rounds. We're just going to basically throw out a few things. Some combat optics, and you know what? What else do we care for? Maybe a kinetic stabilizer? Actually, we can get rid of those. They're pretty dodgy at this point. Yeah, that'll be fine. Let's see, sniper rifles. 250, that should be fine. And then again, Inferno rounds should be good. That's against most things. Damage and stability, you know what, Scram Rail seems fine. And then we need something for some better, better heat usage. Where is it? Frictionless materials, that should be fine. Alright, and then what have we got here? We have a new Omni tool. Let's... Oh, wow. That Savant is very nice. Let's see. Meta recharge is the same. Tech cooldown shield bonus. I think we go with the Logic 9. We'll leave the Savant because I think that could maybe go to somebody else. Maybe someone more tech focused like Garrus. That would be very nice. Yeah, actually we might hand that off to Garrus. And then with the biotic amps, I'm supposing... Yeah, that's going to be the best. And you know what? We can probably delete the rest. None of those are particularly good. As for armor, there's not really much we can do. We'll go ahead and chuck on... Oh, I don't know. Some damage protection. Alright, and that should be everything. Alright, so at least she's now decently equipped. And, yeah, let's go ahead and buy some new gear.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Okay. I guess there are still some interesting problems that are out there in the universe. But either way, let's go ahead and, yeah, we'll check in with the Spectre Requisitions Office. That's always a good plan. And we'll see what we can purchase.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Alright, so what do we see? We have new weapons. Yeah, look, we could purchase a new shotgun. That's not the end of the world. We could go with a new assault rifle. But again, I think we might be able to upgrade one for Tali anyway, so that's not the be-all and end-all. Yeah, I don't think there's anything too crazy here that's going to help us out much. No, I think... Human... Yeah, all of this stuff. Oh, biotic amp. Yep, no, that's not much of anything. Alright, well, I guess it was worth a shot. Alright then, well then, let's go straight over to the markets and then we'll head over towards the embassy. So, let's go ahead and we'll make it to the markets. We'll also double check in with Dr. Chloe Michaels. Michaels? I don't know. Chloe Michael. I think we'll go with the singular and we'll have a see. Yeah, if she's got any nice upgrades for our armor.
Will you be needing supplies for your return to the colonies?
Show me what you got.
Most excellent.
Alright, what do we have here? Anything better? 312, that's pretty solid. Let's see, shotgun, 233, no, that's fairly low. Heavy armor for humans, nay. None of that. Cipher tool, again, not useful, nor the shotgun. Alright, well, that's marginally disappointing. Yeah, that is, I was expecting a fair bit more than that. Alright, let's have another chat with Morlin. We'll see what we can do.
Yes, human.
Oops.
You need something.
Goodbye.
Yes,
I accidentally hit the wrong button there.
yes all right then. Good tidings to you,
Oh,
human.
No. There we go.
Yes, human. You need something, yes?
Oh, actually, we could ask him about Barnes.
What do you know about Baines?
Baines.
I have
sorry.
never met him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke with the doctor.
All
Let me
right.
see what you have.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
I
you will
think
be
we
pleased,
found,
I think.
it's a
Very
bit of a
good
dead end.
things I have. You will
Right.
see.
We'll go with the armor first. Yeah, we were meant to talk to Kahoku, or at least that's who I think it was, but unfortunately, Yeah, he's already passed, so this is a bit of a dead end there. Armor-wise, nothing really for us to note. Yeah, alright, and then we'll
Yes,
see...
human. You need something, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think.
Alright, standard items. Let's just double check that everything is good there. Let's scroll down to the bottom. No. Heavy armor. 200, I think we've got way better than that. Yeah, okay, no dice. That is unfortunate. Alright, I guess we might need to go ahead and check in with the Normandy requisitions officer. We did get a license for some of the Asari, what was it? It was Asari prototype. Maybe it was for biotic amps. But either way, either that or maybe some armor, that could be handy. We'll see how that all plays out. But either way, we'll go ahead and check in with the doctor, double check that we don't have anything else that we could potentially purchase. And then I think we'll head back up to the markets. Yeah, head up to, not the market, sorry, but the ambassador and see if there is anyone else up
is there something I can do for you?
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
Alright, oh, actually, you know what? I'm pretty sure there are a couple of things, a couple of people to trade with at the top. But either way, it looks like nothing else is good there. It just is what it is. We'll replenish our Medigel, which apparently is unnecessary. Alright then, well, let's go ahead and use the Citadel Rapid Transit. We'll head to the Presidium, and then we'll start with the embassies. See about checking in with our ambassador. And then from there, I think we'll see if there's any other markets on the map. Alright, so let's see. Off to the left, I believe. Let's see if there's anything over there. Although, oh no, that is... Oh no, that's the lounge. Hang on, wrong direction. It was off to the right. Oh well. Not the biggest mistake. Alrighty, here we go. Let's see if... Oh, it looks like Anderson, he's having another chat. Alright, let's see how this one goes.
I heard what happened under the Artemis Tau cluster. The Council wasn't too happy about the destruction of those Prothean ruins.
This isn't a game, Ambassador. Shepard's out there trying to stop Saren from destroying the galaxy.
I know. Just try to be a little more careful. The Council's watching you, and we all get judged on how you behave.
Well, as fun as always. Either way, let's see about Anderson.
Yes, Commander?
Yeah, we can't follow up on Kahoku, I don't think.
Where can I find Admiral Kahoku?
Last I heard. Is there anything else, Commander?
We've already checked in with that. Alright,
I should go.
yeah.
I'll be here if you need anything.
I guess that's all that was worth trying to find. Alright, so either way, now we're on the Presidium. Let's see, there's the consort chambers. I think we're done there. There is a shop over by the Emporium, so we need to head to the bank. That should be about it. So, oh, actually, hang on a second. There we go. We'll mark that on the map just to make our life a little bit quicker and make sure that I don't get turned around. And then from there, we should be able to happily pick up some extra items and then make it back to the ship. Actually, you know what? I was just thinking then, with the whole Citadel and whatever else, very reminiscent of, whoa, what was the movie? Not, I had District 9 come to mind, but that's not quite right. Oh, it was Elysium, that's what it was. Yeah, that wasn't a bad movie, that one. I also very much enjoyed their little, what do we call it? their little halo ring, their little citadel kind of setup. Very well executed movie, that one.
Commander,
Quite enjoyable.
it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Alright, non-human armor is what we need. Tyrion? Oh dear, this is not what we were after. I wanted Asari, but I guess maybe not, although hang on a second. 540 shields for a Krogan? Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and purchase that straight away. As for the... what is that? The Tyrion armor, 200. I think we've already got better than that. This is 300. You know what? Let's go ahead and purchase it anyway. If we need it, we have it. If not, oh well. We'll go ahead and...
Commander.
Show me your items.
Yep. Let's view upgrades.
Oh, this one is...
Yep, alright, come on. We're just going to zoom out, zoom past him. Combat exoskeleton. That's not bad. Inferno rounds 10. That is something we do not have. We'll purchase those. Energized weaves. Air rail extension. Shredder rounds. You know what? As much as that is pretty good. Oh, you know what? We've got the money. We may as well enjoy the benefits. And then, you know what? Maybe we hand that over to our Krogan ally. That could be good. Oops.
Commander, it is good
Show
to
me your
now.
items.
Alright, standard items, please. Let's see what is left. Let's have a look at the biotic amp here. That is far more inferior. Yeah, I'm starting to think that maybe Liara doesn't actually get any armor being full biotic. That could be the case. Oh, here we are. A unique item. So, a license. Let's pick that up. A grenade upgrade. That'll do well. Alright, and I guess that is all. So I guess we should head back to the Normandy and see if that is about it. Yeah. No one else we can purchase from, so let's keep... Yeah, let's keep moving. I was just double checking over there because I feel like we'd seen another Hanar at one point trying to sell stuff, but I could be mistaken. Alright, down to the wards, head back down to CSEC, and then back onto the ship. Nice quick visit for us here on the Citadel is always nice. And that means we can probably...
Presidium technicians are struggling to understand why a computer system catastrophically overloaded recently. Technicians are reportedly unsure of what caused the malfunction, or even what the system was originally designed to do. CSEC is investigating the possible vandalism or misuse of public property.
Okay, well that's a nice little callback to an AI that was trying to escape. Yeah, that didn't go too well for him. But either way, we tracked it down, and yeah, it did not make it off the Citadel. Because at the end of the day, it was either him or us. And we weren't willing to
shore
go down
party.
with him.
Decontamination
with
in progress.
Yeah, so either way, we'll go ahead and we'll make our way down to the requisitions officer.
Logged. The
At
commanding
this point,
officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
I don't know if our journal has any more assignments for us. No, it's only a couple of League medallions. So I guess we're going to head to Vermeer after this. There's not really too much more to do, so we might end up having maybe a couple of conversations with the crew. Just to check in with them after the last mission there. Make sure that they have, you know, they've told us their tactical analysis, and we're fully briefed, and we can, you know, see that everything has gone as smooth as it can.
Looking for supplies?
Yes. Let's go ahead and
Let's
see what we
you
can
got.
do.
You bet, Commander.
Let's see. More heavy armor. 360. Ooh, wow. That is... Yeah, that's the improvement on what we have. Let's go ahead and purchase. Except that cost us a good million. Shotguns. No. Anything else? not seeing it. 314, that's respectable, but again, not quite what we're after. Armor for our Turian friend, again, not quite as good as what we've just purchased, I think. And then... yeah, that might be about all. I doubt we'll find any better Omnitools. Oh, wait a second. Heavy armor? 460... wait a second, what did we just... let's just go to sell. Hang on a second. Let's go ahead and sort by price. Oh no, that's heavy armor for our Krogan. Hang on a second. We'll go by type. We'll check out armor for human. Hang on a second. Where on earth is it? So let's compare. 360. Okay, so we just purchased that stuff, and I guess there was a better one there. Ah, that's annoying. Alright, well, it is what it is. Good news is we've got money to burn, so it's not going to be the end of the world. We'll go ahead and find their... oh no. 196. That is definitely not it. Oh, here it is. The Predator H8. Yeah, let's go ahead and we will happily purchase. And then... what else have we got? Snipers... assault rifles. Well, I doubt that there's much more use from that. Let's go ahead and we'll throw on the new armor. 360. Wait, no, that was not it. Yeah, 468. Okay, well that'll do very, very nicely. This one we can go ahead and mark. 312. 360. Okay, so we'll drop off this other one. We'll mark this one for sale, and we'll give the other one to Ashley. And then, what are our upgrades? We've got kinetic exoskeleton for extra accuracy, shields, and recovery. That'll be good given how much shielding we have. And then over here, let's just double check. Energized weave, shield recovery, and hardening. I feel like we could find something a bit better. Combat exoskeleton wouldn't go bad. Give us some extra melee damage. Give us some better physics threshold. Hardening would also help us out. But I think... yeah, I think that might be the best thing for us. Yeah, either that or we go for another kinetic exoskeleton and really double down on the shield recovery and mobile accuracy. But no, I think our armor is here to protect. Let's go with the combat exoskeleton. We'll stick with that for now. And then that should be fine. That should be very much fine. Oh, and let's just double check. Yeah, we've got a better weapon here again. So go ahead and we'll take that. More damage is always good. And then I think that'll be about all. So now that we've got that sorted, let's maybe have a chat to Garrus?
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
What for, Garrus?
For everything. Taking me with you, letting me be part of your team. I've learned a lot. Thanks, Commander.
You're welcome, Garrus.
Alright, well that's nice. We'll also go ahead and double check in with Ashley.
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Hey, want me to ask her about her sex life? Might be illuminating.
I don't think she's used to teasing, good-natured or otherwise.
Aw, no fun, Skipper. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm off duty until tomorrow. I was gonna have a small drink. Bit of a celebration. If you're interested.
What's the occasion?
It's Armistice Day, when the First Contact War ended. My family always marks it. Since I'm the only Williams aboard, I thought I'd ask you.
Seems like an odd thing to celebrate. That was 26 years ago.
In our family, it's not really a celebration, more like an obligation. Don't tell me you don't know about my family. My commanders always find out. It's not in my files or something?
There's almost nothing in your files. Technical scores and a list of crap assignments.
There's a reason for the crap assignments. I'm General Williams' granddaughter, the commander of the Shanxi garrison in the war. The only human ever to surrender to an alien race.
I see. That's why you drive yourself so hard.
A Williams has to be better than the best, if only to avoid suspicion. That's what my dad told me the night before he retired. Takes a special kind of thick-headed to march into a job where your family's blacklisted. I did it anyway. I'm not gonna let our name go down with Arnold and Quisling. Granddad deserved better than that.
What happened to your grandfather after the war?
He was relieved of command as soon as Shanxi was liberated. They brought him back to Earth in irons, but there was never a trial. They quietly demoted him and stuck him behind a desk. He retired a year later and spent the rest of his life working construction in the colonies. Sometimes we hear about attempts to get him exonerated in some official way. Nothing ever comes of them.
As I recall, your grandfather held out for a long time.
The Turians wrecked the orbitals in the first wave and occupied the major cities. They sat in orbit, dropping rocks on anything that moved. Granddad dispersed the troops, but when they went into the cities for supplies, the Turians would wreck a block to eliminate one fire team. Civilians were dying, his troops were starving, and he couldn't contact Alliance High Command. So he surrendered the garrison.
He refused to sacrifice his men just to save face for humanity. You planning to throw yourself on a sword to save face for him?
Would it make a difference? He's gone now. Dad's gone too. And who would it impress? I'll never be good enough for the Alliance. So now you know. Gonna kick me off the ship, Skipper?
You're a valuable part of my crew, Williams. If I want an opinion from the head, I go to Alenko. When I want one from the heart, I go to you.
I also play a mean game of pool. But anyway, I've got things to do before we land. I'm sure you do too.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Okay, so, yeah, quite the history there. Let's go ahead and... Oh, you know what? I think... Oh, wait a second, that wasn't quite the right one. For Ashley's walker, before I forget, we have some armor upgrade. We'll go ahead and we'll give that to her, make sure that that is marked. This, I don't think is as good. We'll go ahead and get that to sell. And then let's just double check that everything else is doing well. Let's see, 353 is pretty decent. Yeah, we're going... I should probably go through and mark a fair few of these for deletion or for sale, but I guess we'll get to that when we do. I might even do that in between videos just to save you guys a little bit of time and effort. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll give her a new pistol as well. Sniper rifle, since we're here, we'll kick that up to 250. Sure. And that will be good enough. Yeah, we should make sure that everyone is equipped before we continue. But either way, I think that might be where we end it. Yeah, we'll come back and we'll have a chat to Rex and Tali while we're down here, and we will see how that goes. We'll also go ahead and we will figure out... I'll mark off some of our stuff to sell the next time we do business with someone. So either way, if you do want to see that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.